Welcome back, Five Aces.
Hey people, Five Aces here. Third time's the charm. This is the third attempt at recording this. As of the time speaking, my kids have decided to, just get up again after being already technically asleep. And just like, Mike Tyson? No, Mike Tyson never was never one to go down and get up. Who was it? Not good at boxing references. Anyway, they have been quite the stand-up comedians today. But I am going to be casting this game because this is going to be a compensation for me grading the SATs all day, all night. It's been a wild ride, roller coaster of emotions, if you will. And grading the SATs sure has been fun. Not. That's right. It's that time of year again. And we're going to distract ourselves with something, a little treat here. That's going to be OpenRA. Hell yeah, we're in the middle of a best of 3 between Borgmo and Kato. This time we've got the vanilla GDI mirror matchup. That's quite cool, because I think we've so far seen all iterations. We've seen not for Borgmo and GDI versus for Kato, vice versa, never seen the mirror match. All that's missing is a not mirror. And then, I guess we're gonna go over to Combined Arms and play Scrin Mirror. By the way, speaking of which, call to arms, the Combined Arms community, where are your replays? Take up your Combined Arms and send your replays to me. Otherwise this is going to be quite boring. Okay, I think my kids are being fussy again and getting up once more. Let's see. Maybe we're going to have an attempt number 4. Maybe also not. So, be right back. I'll just pause the game for the time being. Yep, just as I had suspected. Interruption number 4, but this time we're gonna keep on going. Bring it on, I say. 100%. So yeah, Combined Arms community, please send me a replays. I'm begging for replays right now. I am floored. So, what are we gonna be seeing here? MCV from Kato is moving out. Probably the same is not yet true for Borgmo. He is deploying a turret first, okay. There we go. Right now, the score is 1-1. And it's a best of 5, so I'm in high hopes for this Tiberian Dawn best of 5. Ooh, a little bit of aggression onto the Ulderic of Kato. So engineer capture is instant in TD, unlike in RA. So this is an easy grab and snap. They just take a paintbrush and brush all over the Ulderic. MCV takes a nice little chunk from the Humvee, so that goes to show as long as they're undeployed, they take a hefty sum of damage from pretty much anything. Here is the APC. This means there's also going to be a Rax for Borgmo. Okay, APC build. Probably some light vehicle aggression. Triple Humvee here. Out for Kato, nothing too out of the ordinary, nothing too special. And just more APCs with engineers for Borgmo. That's quite expensive. Takes a while to pay off, but he's got both the corner derricks for now. So where's the third engineer going? Oh, there is one more oil pump, I see. Oh no, he's got triple oil derrick over 1. That's pretty good. And the triple Humvee threat is coming out, but he's being warded off by the APC almost instantly, so that's a big fat nope. Engineer's still in the mix here. Some poke onto the power plant, but nothing the APC can't handle. It is... Oh, double APCs. They're bullying away those Humvees for now. They are quite bad against units on the move because they tend to miss a lot, but they can dish out some hefty damage against light. And that's what Humvees are. Lightly armored vehicles. Alrighty, so a little story time about the SATs, basically the high school finals before... Oh, let's go to Pablo's Wicked Pub. Before we are going to be going into an action-packed mid-game, hopefully. Because the early game certainly has been a bit quiet. Okay, 4 derrick advantage for Borgmo right now. That's pretty good. That's gonna pay off big time. But tech advantage is in the field of Kato. So, let's see. Can he do something with that? Time will tell. Oh no! Comm center is out here as well for Borgmo. So they're both on even footing, and Kato adding a second war factory already. Same is true for Borgmo, but it's gonna take a while to deploy. Come online. Oh, power down, Kato, my man. That's really bad. You see how long the power plant takes to build? That is a crucial mistake for a 1v1 player who should be used to those build orders. But anyway, a little story time. We had one text, which basically was a letter to the editor. The task was to write the letter to the editor. And the article in question was about colorblind casting. If you haven't heard of that before, that's a practice where you replace historical figures in TV series and TV adaptations and movies with non-white people, which is even if they were white originally. So I think there was a series, a mini-series in Netflix about Queen Elizabeth, no, Queen Margaret, Queen Victoria, I believe. That is kind of the poster child example here, where the actress that portrayed her was a black actress, and despite her doing a good job at, I guess, enacting the role, she was heavily criticized, and as was the practice. And no matter how you stand, her stance on the practice is, it is a bit controversial. And there was this task to write a letter to the editor, and there was this one girl who wrote the letter and completely misunderstood the base article, and basically she wrote her entire text under the premise that colorblind casting was not what I just described, but rather the practice of filming movies in black and white, because the historical period that they play in is being portrayed as black and white, and people remember the old times as black and white. And I was like, what the fuck are you writing about? So the entire premise of her letter was already completely like wonky, completely false. But from my woes, back to the game. We've got 2 stacked APCs from Borgmo. He's stacking the deck in his favor, but his army is a bit scattered here. So even if he consolidates, there's just way too many rockets from Kato to breach. Oh, he's going for the 2-prong though. That's gonna be, if you can find the timing, because there's also no MCVs or no base build radius right now. Both the pushes have been undetected until now. This is the first engagement. There we go. Tank advantage right now. Tanks are going to be even, but the infantry advantage is going to be with Kato. So, focus fire. Send back the medium. I hate when that happens. I hate when, like, it would be so easy to micro. This would be so easy to trade more effectively into. But he is finding some purchase onto the harvesters for now. So, what about the left-hand side attack? That got cleaned up quite easily. Jeez. But he is getting some damage done to the economy. Let's see, he got 1 harvester as of now. No counterattack to speak of. Wait a sec, he did... Oh no, harvesters got pulled back. On low health, but they're still surviving. Another harvester going down here. So quite a worthwhile trade, I would say, for Borgmo. Borgmo is also going for the ion cannon already. What? That is so early. That is a straight up tech rush in TD terms. We also got the Grenadiers in the mix now. I don't like that because you need to have a mobile army comp that is good at hitting units on the move. And Grenadiers are anything but that. Taking a 4th base as well. And he's got the advanced comm center up, which has not been scouted. And it also doesn't announce itself. And if you don't go for any tier 3 tech there, your opponent is gonna be none the wiser, because this is quite nestled into the back of the base. But he needs to deal with the counter pressure from Kato. Oh, he's going for Mammoths though. So tier 3 will be revealed on time. The flank gets sniffed out. And the MCV is gonna be in peril. I don't think this is enough to kill it outright. Oh, okay. Borgmo kind of gets away for this. I think he saw the army advancing. And there is a massive push out now. This is gonna be 1 dead harvester. Oh, airstrike coming in as well. Takes care of 2 of the Grenadiers and the refinery. Not too bad. Culling down on some of the econ advantage. The Grenadiers, that's what they're good at. In the defensive position, but you know, it is kind of like real-life Grenadiers. It kind of fits the theme, right? They're good at defensive positions, really, really bad on the offense. Especially if your opponent is moving. Again, something they've got in common with their real-life counterparts. But, where's the MCV going this time around? Uh-oh. It is going to be falling foul of an army yet once more. And this army on the right-hand side hasn't been dealt with either. But the Ion Cannon timer is ticking down, and econ advantage right now definitely with Kato. Let's see. Yeah, 6 harvesters, but 3 derricks, so that kind of sort of makes up for it. Oh, he needs to focus fire properly, otherwise he's going to lose the Mammoth. Or is it strong enough? Oh, no, never mind, it is strong enough. Not by much. Focus fire could have been so much better here. But construction yard gets deployed, and there is a massive tech advantage now. The Mammoth tanks, bang for buck, they don't trade well against the mediums. But they can heal up, and they can soak up a lot of damage, so it all depends on your micro. Your micro must be good. Oh, the rocket soldiers though. In a really bad position. Oh, Grenadiers connecting onto the infantry though. So we're gonna have ourselves an even game after all that's said and done, and that should be a win for the forces of Borgmo, because the missiles are also chipping in. The Tusks. With the... oh no, there's no build radius here. So this turret is pretty much the only line of defense here. And tanks pulling back. No economical damage has been sustained by Kato just yet in this push. So at the end of the day, this is still completely fine for Kato. More Mammoths being added to the mix. Uh-oh. 2 mediums from Kato have snuck their ways into the backline. This map sort of reminds me of Tournament Desert in Command & Conquer Generals. Those, the middle, contested middle, and then there is those 2 lanes left and right. MCV moving very far forward. What a brazen MCV. Left-hand side, we've got ourselves another push, and with the Grenadier DPS plus the Tusk missiles, this is going to be an easy wipe. There we go. APC's not going to do too much on the defense. Even getting hit here. Man, the Tusk missiles, they are not like their RA brethren. Tusk missiles just shred everything. They're good against armor, good against infantry. They reload fast, you can double tap them. My weapon of choice. Mammoths are being AFK though. We're gonna be seeing on the left hand side. Oh, some more fighting going on. Tier 2 has been reclaimed by Kato as well. But ultimately, it's not looking too hot for him. He's gonna trade another set of tanks here. Oh no. Advanced power plant under siege. There's basically nothing left for Kato. This has been going from bad to worse. He did find some econ damage. Did also pull one of the harvesters offline, and Borgmo is not realizing it right now. Some low power. Game isn't over yet, but oh, the Tusk missiles. And this is now a Vet 2 Mammoth tank. This is really fast. And it shreds everything. Look at that hit and run, the kiting. Oh! Well, he left it to die. Abandoned it. What a shame. Alrighty. 2 more harvesters down, so at the end of the day, only 2 harvesters for Borgmo trademark. Didn't know he had his own trademark, but the assets should speak a language of their own. It's not actually that far apart. Big difference maker are the Ion Cannon and the airstrike. And Kato crucially lost his tier 2. The tier 2 is quite a win condition here because you can get an easy free airstrike. And if you don't have the airstrike, then that's gonna spell trouble. Trouble City. I would actually be backtaking to full-on APC space raids. That would be my go-to strategy right now for Borgmo. You want my strategic advice from a 2000 MMR Tiberian Dawn player? Man, those rifles actually took down the harvester into the yellow. That was quite the feat. You're facing defeat. The power plant also being sniped, so if this kicks him into low power, if those 2 tanks can make the difference and swing the game back in Kato's favor, I would actually... that would be so hilarious. I think he has scouted... oh, no, hasn't scouted the comm center yet. But he is standing in front of the war factory, so... there is that. Yeah, this war factory is very, very dead. Focusing down the Mammoth tank for now. And just collateral on the weapons factory. Yeah, this is also going to be tier 2. I feel like that should be the last straw, right? despite the econ disparity. Oh, the Grenadiers could be so good, but it's pulling back. What are you doing, my friend? Here, that's like 90% of your net worth just sitting there. Okay. Lucky for him that the advanced comm center isn't ready, because that would be quite a way to gift over an entire army. Alrighty. What a game. Yeah. This should spell the end for Kato in game number 3. We are 15 minutes deep. Doesn't feel like it, feels like 5. Oh man, he does still have something in him. Still a little bit of a counter push. Oh, the ion cannon was fantastic though. Just to finish off this game, there is absolutely nothing left here. Supplies are plummeting, and that is the 2-1 up for Borgmo. Very well played in the vanilla colors, taking game number 3. 2-1 lead. With that, we're going to close it off for the day, but I'm going to be casting some more to milk the sweet ad revenue. Thank you for watching for now. I'll see you next time with some more OpenRA. 5 aces. Out.